What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Deluxe20, aka Mr. Camptastic. Alright guys, you've seen my video for my GoPro, some of the things that I got from my GoPro. This is some of the other stuff that you guys helped me get. I'll show some things a little more in depth later on in the video, but I just kind of want to show you guys what my setup is, and then I'll show you what my setup looks like. You guys have been that have been watching my streams. If you haven't watched my streams, go check me out on twitch.tv/thed20 and come check out one of my streams. Anyway, but this is some of the stuff you guys helped me get through donations to help me get a sweet setup. I'm working on my setup. There's still more things. You can click on the donate button and it'll take you to a link. I have a wish list of things that I'm wanting to add to my setup. You can always donate money, and that money goes towards my setup. But anyway, some of the things that you guys will see that I got. First of all, I got the blue microphone, the pop filter. It's called the pop, but it's an adjustable pop filter for blue microphones. And it's kind of hard to set up if you're not getting a boom arm. If you're just getting like the Yeti with the case, I would probably suggest getting a different pop filter, because this one really doesn't fit well on the stands, or at least on the Yeti stand. And so I had to wait for my boom arm to come in before I could really set up the pop filter. But if you have like a shock mount or a boom arm and stuff like that, then there's more stuff to clamp it onto, and so it works a little bit better. But some people, I've looked on YouTube, and some people just like drill a hole in their stand and put it on there. But yeah, anyway, so this is just kind of some of the boxes of stuff, and I'll go more in depth with the actual stuff. The next one is the Radius 2 shock mount is what I got here, and I've got my Yeti strapped onto this bad boy. And of course the shock mount, if you don't know, kind of absorbs any bumps and things like that. It's metal, but it's wrapped with like a nylon kind of string that kind of like a bungee strap, and so any bumps or whatever absorb through there. Anyway, but you can kind of see that it's pretty much made for the Yeti and the Yeti Pro. So if you have a Yeti or Yeti Pro, this is an awesome shock mount to use for that. So next thing that I've already been mentioning is my blue Yeti. I went with the Yeti Blackout. I don't know if you can even see it anyway, but it's all black. Looks really sweet. There's just some of the packaging and stuff. It's got the 3 condensers, capsules there, the triple capsule, and you know, you got your mute buttons there on the front, which is pretty easy. You got a master volume if you have headphones or whatever, it plugs in underneath, and your USB mini jack goes straight into there. You've got 4 different patterns to set up for your mic. You've got the stereo, the cardioid, the omni, and I don't even know what the last one is, the bidirectional. But anyway, so you got those, and then you've got the gain on your mic. Here on the back it tells you a little bit more about each one. I use the cardioid because it kind of picks up just straight ahead from in front of the mic. It doesn't pick up things around it. But if you wanted something that was bidirectional, like if you're doing some kind of interview and you have a person on each side of the mic, or if you're wanting to pick up everything in the room around you, around the mic, then you got the omnidirectional, and then just your basic stereo kind of picks up all directions as well. But anyway, it's a really sweet mic. I've enjoyed it so far. I really like everything so far with it. So I have the Yeti Blackout. And then the last thing for my mic setup, as you can see kind of up here, I just have part of the box. I don't have the whole box. But it is the PSA, Rode PSA microphone. I don't know if you guys can even see all of it if I do it like that. Anyway, it's the Rode microphone Studio Arm PSA 1. You can see kind of a picture of it there. I do like that it's got the Velcro straps there to run your cable. So it's really easy for cable management. Your cable's out of the way, it's not hanging, you don't have to zip tie it or anything. It's just got these little Velcro straps, so that's helpful. And like you guys have seen, I've got, you know, the pop, which is a pretty heavy pop filter, and I've also got the Radius 2, which is a really sturdy shock mount, and plus the Yeti, it's, you know, it alone weighs probably close to 2.5 pounds. Anyway, so I've got it says holds up to about 4.5 pounds, and I'd say that my setup's probably around 3.5 or so, and it works perfectly. You can put it pretty much anywhere and it stays. So it's a really good one. It's a little more expensive than some of the other ones. Like, you can get a cheap one, but this one is just really well made, so that's the reason I chose this one. Alright guys, here is a close-up of my microphone with the boom arm. I don't know if you can see all this. I've got it attached over here on the side. You see I've got it attached with the clamp mount. You can also, if you have a hole, or you can drill a hole and put it in there, but I just had a clamp there. You can see it comes up as my cord strapped on with those Velcro straps like I talked about. Up here you have the shock mount. Kind of a aerial view here. You see the shock mount there. Also, you got it attached just right here. The pop filter, I have it ran up through the shock mount, and then here's the microphone here. Let me move this out to the side. You can kind of see the microphone. It's all black, so it's hard to see. You got your mute button, easy to push there. You got your master volume for headphones or anything of that nature. Like I said, it's really easy to move around and just kind of put wherever you want it. Works great. So thank you guys who donated. You guys made all this possible, and I appreciate that. If you have any questions or anything, put it down in the comment section below. And thank you guys for watching. Peace. I want to thank everybody who helped donate for my mic setup. The top donator was Chief Pete, who dropped in $169.95. I want to thank you for that. Also, Tix McGee with $76, GoVols $5, Modern Killer $4, Res Life $20, Unknown $50, Mr. J Leno $5, Res Life $10, PVN $5, Mimic $5, Jimbo $5, PVN $10 again, Aced $5, Airless with $2, and Garrett with $1. I want to thank everybody. You guys made it amazing, and I'm so excited to be using my new mic. Thank you.